Soy 22, that's the next left. And right on the corner here is the Holiday Inn, Bangkok Sukhumvit 22. And if you're staying at the Holiday Inn here on 22, don't worry, the Kush House is coming soon. Here's the moto taxi guys hanging out on the corner of Soy 22. Again, they'll take you anywhere, but their primary focus is just to race people up and down Soy 22, get them to the train area, and you know, save them maybe a 6-8 block walk up the Soy. Here's some nice artwork out in front of the Holiday Inn. And right across the way from the Holiday Inn, on the opposite side of the street, is the El Toro Steakhouse, Argentinian and Brazilian steakhouse. It's going to come at a cost, I don't know, probably the same as what a nice steak would cost in California. So we've made it to Soy 22, and all this area, this whole street, must have at least 50 little beer bars. All these metal garage doors, they'll start swinging up at noon, 1 in the afternoon, and stay open till 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I don't have to explain what goes on in a lot of Bangkok beer bars, but you don't have to participate if that's not your thing. You can just go in, hang out, have a beer. You'll be left alone. As long as you're polite, yeah, maybe buy the person sitting closest to you, buy her a beer, and yeah, it'll show respect. Everybody will be happy, but you won't be hassled. Trust me, these are mellow places. Right around the corner is one of my favorite bars, the Auto Bar. It's a live band, at least Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Kind of a, I'll call it a heavy metal bar. They'll play Journey and those kind of songs, but they'll also play Metallica as loud as they can. Just watch yourself anywhere in Bangkok. There's no walk, don't walk signs. There's a crosswalk, but I guarantee if I were to step in front of this truck right here, he'd just hit me. He's not gonna slow down because you're in a crosswalk. You just gotta kind of wiggle your way through traffic. Just at least pay attention to the light. If they have a green light, well, don't even attempt to step into that crosswalk. Just don't do it. Once that light turns red, well, you can go. Just watch out for the motorbikes, because red, green light, whatever, they're gonna go. Right here on the corner of Soy 22, one of my favorite YouTubers, Chad from CB Media, he was hanging out in this little bar, and this area was so flooded with water, it was coming up and into the bar. So yeah, some of these lower lying areas, they will flood. Again, right on the corner of Soy 22 is the Auto Bar. It's a good little bar. It's loud. It says U2 and Bon Jovi and all, but it's more AC/DC and Metallica and just Thai bands playing loud. It's a great little place, but you can also come sit out here if it's too loud in there. I'll call it an expat bar. There's plenty of Thais hanging out, but there's plenty of 50-year-old headbanger dudes hanging out in there just listening to music all night, which is fine. Thunder Bar, that's the bar that CB was hanging out at, or Chad from CB Media, that the water was flooding. It was going higher than this. And next door is, this one doesn't have a name. Nope, the Country Bar. Then we have the Triple Chill. This is Angel's Bar on Soy 22. Again, across the street from the Holiday Inn. Yeah. And just a little mom and pop store. A massage place. It's already open at 8 in the morning, next door to Am's Bar. Well, a couple of more massage places. Now this place right here, Buddy's Bar and Grill, I'm not sure if they're open yet. This is a really good choice. There's at least 2 or 3 Buddies that I know of around Bangkok. I think there's more. It's a really good choice for good Mexican food. He makes all kinds of food. He makes a great burger, but he makes really decent Mexican food, which is kind of hard to find here in Bangkok. Yeah, so we're inside Buddy's, and it's pretty affordable. Really good burgers, 225 baht. What's that? Less than $5. And a good selection of Mexican food. Tacos, beef or chicken, 210 baht. Shrimp tacos. I need to try the shrimp tacos. Quesadillas, nachos, nacho supremes. Beef burritos, 225 baht. So again, it's all pretty affordable, and it's really good food. And Buddy's just a nice little bar. You'll come in here, they'll have different music videos, Tom Petty, that kind of thing going on the jukebox. Hey, thank you so much. Going on the video screen. They're just nice little places. Again, I don't come to Thailand to only eat burgers, but sometimes it's nice to have a little taste from home. And trust me, there's some pretty nasty, I don't know, they taste like soy burgers or something, and they call them beef burgers around town. So when you're in the mood for a burger, it's nice to have a good one. And if it's less than $5, all the better. So as I walk past Buddy's, I come to a little alley off the soy, and there's more bars down here. There's the Too Easy bar. You know, here's a massage place. And then you have the Too Easy bar, TJ's, and the Crack. And at the end here is the Squeeze bar. In between is a laundry service. I'm gonna walk back out of the alley. I know I'm here at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I know I'm gonna have to read one comment after another. Hey, you need to be there at 11 o'clock at night. I wanna see the girls and this and that. Well, YouTube's not really tolerating that anymore. They're calling it adult content, and if they don't delete your channel, they'll give you strikes and demonetize the video. So, you know, what little money you might make making the video, they're just gonna take away. Plus, I think it's a little disrespectful sticking a camera in people's faces that are maybe just there to work, not necessarily to be put on YouTube. India, not being that far from Bangkok, you get a lot of Indian tourists here, and there's Indian restaurants everywhere. I've tried one or two, and they were delicious, but they're everywhere. Here on Soi 22, I don't know, there must be at least 10. I walk up the way here, there is this is a little Thai, just says Thai food, seafood, Thai cuisine. And then here's another little alley. Head up this way, another Indian restaurant, Indian Essence. And down here we have the Tina bar around the corner, the Together bar. I did walk up this soy 3 or 4 nights ago, and this is kind of an Indian tourist area. I think these were more geared, they were playing like Bollywood type music, if that's a music. I know it's a movie, but a lot of Indian tourists were hanging out here having a good time. We're gonna leave out of this little alley, head back up Soi 22. And another Thai restaurant, the Honey House. Oh, it's pointing to the Honey House back here. Around the corner is the Funny Bar. So this will open up, and another little bar. This looks like a little hotel. No, it's the No Idea Cafe and Gastropub. Looks like kind of a fancy place. The No Idea. But that's the thing, even the more fancier places here in Bangkok, I mean, you're gonna go in there, say 2 people, have a couple of drinks, have a meal. It's still gonna be 20 or 30 US dollars, if that. So no big deal. And here is Fabiano Taylor's. All right, this looks like a little hotel. That's some nice artwork. And then over here is another string of beer bars. Well, here's the Fruit Lady, fruit and vegetables. Also on Soi 22, you'll find these little pop-up bars. They'll just open that up and have a full bar, and there'll be 2 or 3 girls sitting there trying to get customers to just come hang out with them. Little pop-up bars. Here's the Fruit Lady, and 2 or 3 massage parlors that are geared more, I would guess, to the evening customers. They're not open at 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever time it is. And then down the way, more beer bars. And then across from the beer bars is a Macro Food. I did a video on Macro Food. It's kind of a mini Costco, I'll call it. It's not like a Costco at all, but it's a bulk food store. Pretty good prices. If you want a big old bag of onion rings or whatever, you're gonna find it in there. Cheaper than the Big C or the other grocery stores. Those Macro Foods. Now this is the Hangover beer bar. I've been in there a couple of Saturdays in a row. there's a meetup in town for expats. It's the language meetup. It's just people that live in Bangkok from all over the world. They come, hang out, have a beer, and Thai people, Japanese, Korean, whoever's living in town that's trying to perfect their English, understand maybe slang and different cultural things. You know, a guy talking to them from California is way different than somebody from Boston or Texas. So they come, hang out, and practice their English. So we're still walking down Soi 22, and this is, I'll call it Leek Massage, L-E-K. You'll find these all over Bangkok. If you're looking for an affordable, let's say legitimate massage, this is a good chain to check out. And across the way are some nail houses and other massage places that, let's just say, open later in the evening. There's no shortage of 7-Elevens on any Soi. I'll probably pass, if I were to walk to the end of Soi 22, I'll probably pass 4 7-Elevens. It's not unusual to have one here and have one exactly there. They're just used as mini grocery stores. And of course, anywhere you go here on Soi 22, there's no shortage of delicious street food. We got all kinds of things grilling up. And we're going up Soi 22. Here's a little alley to the right. I see the Orchid Spa Massage. Looks like kind of a fancy place. And then down at the end is the Dio Massage. And some little apartments. So Soi 22 is just a good example of any part of Bangkok. You have all these cool little bars and massage places, little street stands, small restaurants, and then you just come a block away and you find 7, 8 buses completely full of, I don't know who these folks are. I see a lot of Indian folks in there, Indian tourists staying at the probably $200, $300 a night Marriott Marquis and heading out on, I'll call it these sanitized tour buses, heading off to water parks or whatever, tourist attractions here in Bangkok. Myself, I'm not saying you need to stay in an $8 hotel. I mean, I wouldn't do that. It's going to be garbage. But you don't need to pay 300 bucks to stay at a hotel in Bangkok to come experience the city. Right on Soi 22 is a nice little condo building. They're all gated, have a guard. Just try to keep residents only. That's right across the street from the Marriott. And I don't know who these tourists are, but they come with their own photographers, taking a picture of them entering a bus. Man, I don't know how these bus drivers get around Bangkok. It's hard enough on a, oh, I'm gonna get out of his way. He's gonna probably swing into me. It's hard enough on a motorbike, much less to navigate this Greyhound style bus. How you doing? Yeah. I don't know where they're going, but it must be somewhere important. So I was just talking to a gentleman and he was telling me all these tourists are going to Utia, the old city. What, sir, it's what, 20 miles, 20 kilometers? Oh, he says about 100 kilometers is the original capital, Utia. Big tourist site, big ancient city. So they're loading up on these buses and heading out there. Yep. Thank you, sir. Bye. That's good. It's good to see tourism, even though this really isn't my thing, getting on a big fancy bus. If I want to go out and see Utia, I don't need a 7-bus escort with a couple ambulances trailing us. But I'm glad these people are adding to the economy over here. Just like everybody with the health crisis, everybody's been hurting lately. I mean, look, they literally have a couple of ambulances following those tour buses just in case somebody gets a heat stroke or something, I guess. Walking back up Soi 22, off to the right, we have a 1-hour foot massage, 400 baht. What is that, $10? Get your foot rubbed for an hour. I actually ate at this place next door, Berlin's. It's a kebab place, really good. I need to try this Lebanese pita place next door. I'm on this Soi 22 often, but this Berlin's kebab I can recommend. And across the way is a wine depot. Again, these are all right across the street from the Marriott Marquis. There's Wine Depot. I haven't been in there. It says it's a wine cellar with tapas. Maybe in like a Spanish style. And then there's another little alley off to the right here. I don't see anything up it though, except the Dum Handi Indian restaurant. Oh, there's something here called Sunshine Market. This may be a little food store. And we're heading back up the street. Any hotel, condo building, you're gonna have your worship area or areas. Buddhist, Hindi, whatever the hotel caters to, whichever tourist they'll accommodate. And then here's the Wild Orchid massage. Okay, now this is 250 baht for 60 minutes of foot massage. So that's an incredible deal. If you like your feet being rubbed. The bear hug massage. Massage, more massage. Over here is it looks like an 8-story something condo or business building going up. And we're coming up on some smaller hotels. Here is the Pakwan Indian restaurant. And they also have the Pakwan massage. And we got a little street here off to the left. We'll head up. Looks like, well, I see exotic Bangkok. Kiss Bangkok massage. So let's assume more after dark massage places. Here's an animal clinic. Doesn't appear to be open. I guess your animal better get sick from 9 to 5 or not on Friday at all. And here is the Flavor 22 pub. I like that building. That's on the next soy, but anything with a large balcony I'm coming to appreciate. And it looks like you might even get 2 balconies in some of those apartments. So that's nice. Get out of the way here. There's a New You hair salon. Across the way here is the Parrot Cafe. And you can't really go anywhere in the world without a Domino's pizza. Here's a traditional Thai massage for 350 baht. That's actually a pretty good deal. It's usually at least 400 baht. Not that 50 baht's a big difference, but not a bad deal. This is the Regal massage. Again, Soy 22. At the very end of that street is Sukhumvit and the BTS. So we've came down this way. And here's Domino's. I actually had Domino's once since I've been here, and not bad. There's a pizza company here in Thailand that I think is better. Pizza company over Domino's, but give it a try. Maybe stay away from, I don't know what this is, a pork teriyaki pizza with some kind of sauce all over it. Keep it traditional. Just go with some pepperoni or something, and you probably won't be too disappointed. Oh, it's a taste of Japanese pizza. Okay, so what do I know? Maybe pork teriyaki is very popular in Japan. Corn. I'm not ever gonna eat corn on my pizza. And here is I don't know what this place is, but it looks cool. Maybe it's not open. I don't know. That's an old building. That's sharp. Another thing that's cool in Bangkok is you'll just be walking up the street and there'll just be like a random gate with a small little apartment complex or maybe even a single house. So that's cool. Right in the middle of maybe even a high rise will just be this little gated area maybe the family's had for 100 years. So across the way is the Bar Black Pinky. And I'm not gonna walk up that alley. It just kind of appears to be a shortcut maybe to get to the next soy and a half and some apartment complexes. Here is Social Noodles. So good. Looks like at night they're probably walking up all kinds of deliciousness. All right, I'm gonna aim my camera off to the side. These ladies are working at the massage place. And then over here is a local Thai restaurant. And then here is it says snack and bar. I think this is more like a little karaoke place. And here, surprise, is another 7-Eleven. A local Thai place, Thai massage, and the B52 New Cowboy Bar. That's cool, little beer bar there. Yeah, so we're still on Soi 22 and Hair Care Studio. And Liberty Place. Looks like either an apartment complex or a serviced apartment building. It's about 9 a.m. I've been walking around since 7 a.m. and it's at least gone up 15 degrees. So I'm gonna duck into this 7-Eleven and get something to drink. I know I should probably get some cold water, but I feel like some sugar, maybe a Sprite. So what do we got? Sprite, 16 baht. So as I get my Sprite, you'll see the beer is locked up. It can only be sold from 11 to 2 or 5 to midnight. Otherwise, you can't buy a beer at 7-Eleven anyhow. You might be able to, well, I know you can at a bar, just not at a convenience store. Here are the famous ham and cheese sandwiches that everybody likes when they're drunk at 2 in the morning. They're 27 baht and they'll heat them up in the little toaster oven for you. Coming down Soi 22, mixed in between the awesome power line system here in Bangkok, you also find some local apartments. I don't know if I were an expat, if I'd recommend, well, I definitely would not recommend heading to one of these apartments above a shop house. They're more for the folks that work in the shop house and maybe live right above it. They're not the most luxurious place to live, but they would be affordable. Once we leave the 7-Eleven here on 22, there's a whole bunch of nothing for what looks like about 2 blocks, just apartments. But we'll walk down there and see what's past. And it looks like the Wilshire Condominiums here on 22. And then across from the Wilshire says welcome back to healthy school. Doesn't look like school's in session, or maybe they're all inside the buildings. Seems quiet. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. The Siam Tip School, Ministry of Education, some type of Thai government building, I'm guessing, or business at the very least. This appears to be another school. Yeah, I don't want to be filming a school. And then down on the left here, we got a car wash. Here's a Remax Properties. And it looks like we're coming up on another string of beer houses up here. Oh, just tripped. You gotta watch where you walk. I don't know what this is, but it's a nice little garden area. I wasn't watching where I walked and just about took a header. So off to the right here is the Honey House 2. I believe the Honey House 1 is conveniently located on the right hand side. No, it was the left hand side down towards the train. So Honey House 2. In case Honey House 1 wasn't enough for you. Another beer bar next door, Moku Massage. And we have looks like a vegetable or fruit lady here, working hard. I'm gonna watch myself this time. We got a construction site going on. Get your socks on the way home. And we finally come up to soy. The one thing about these soys, like soy 22, there's no real way to get to the next soy. They're few and far between. Now this does look like a street that connects to, I don't know if it's soy 20, I don't know what it is down there. I'm not going to walk all the way, but it looks like a connection to not go all the way back up to Sukhumvit and then have to go up to get down to the next soy. So if I'm explaining it correctly, these soys just shoot off of Sukhumvit, like if it's 22 or 24 or 26, and there's no real easy way to get from 24 to 26, not like in California where everything's in blocks. These are just long streets. So I just got a nice cool drink at 7-Eleven, walked about, I don't know, 200 meters, and there's a huge 7-Eleven with street stalls that are probably mostly open in the evening. There's 2 or 3 open. This 5-star, you'll see these all over Bangkok, either in stands like this or restaurants. It's chicken, 5-star chicken, not bad. And off on the right here is a place to get your hair done, beauty shop. Next to, I don't know what that is, says hotel, Sova Hotel. Naira tire shop. So we'll look up this little alley. That's a cool little, like, electric tuk-tuk. It's just a Cafe Amazon. That's a less expensive Starbucks. I'm not a coffee guy, but Cafe Amazons are everywhere. Well, there's a tire shop right here. It's not open right now for whatever reason. Oh geez, here's a huge petite penthouse, limited edition, 2 bedrooms starting at 15.9 million baht. You do the math on that. The baht right now is at a really good deal. I think it's 38 baht to the dollar. So this is the Park Origin Krampong, a perfect living platform. Get down here and show you what you got. This is similar to the building I live in. Just a nice high-rise gated community. Maybe a pool on the roof. I'm not sure what they have, but nice little area. So maybe that's where I'm seeing all these expats coming from. And across the street are some more beer bars. The amenity, well, no, the amenity 22 says rooms for rent. So look like fairly affordable Thai style rooms above these shop houses. Then we got a laundromat, bar and snack, Onako bar. Heading down 22, some more businesses. That's a Japanese curry. Some of these other ones aren't marked. This is a nice little place to live here. See, I like these. Some of these smaller buildings are large size apartments compared to the high rises. The high rises, they make them small and fancy. But some of these smaller buildings, I mean, look at the size of that balcony, and you have obviously a balcony off your living room and your bedroom. That's nice. I mean, I thought I wanted to live in a big old high-rise, fancy high-rise, and it's fine. It's nice. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a big old large apartment on the 8th floor either. We got over here the Augustin. See, the only issue even living this far down, and I don't know, I'm guessing 2 kilometers maybe from the train. I'm not good at that. Is these guys in the orange vest, the motor taxi guys, you pretty much have to take one down to Sukhumvit, because even once you get there, you have another 3-block walk to the right or left, depending which train station you go to. So especially in the rain, keep that in mind. The further back you live from the train, you're going to be paying that 20 or 30 baht, or maybe it'll be 40 baht soon, to get yourself up that street, unless you enjoy walking in the rain for 15 minutes. Heading up 22, we got some kind of office building going on here. And Park Origin, I think that's the same. Isn't that the same as back there? Maybe they have two buildings going. And a little department store, or I mean hardware store. And across the way is Gaston Bar, a wine shop. Yeah, I don't know what this is, just a little market. Yeah. Looks like a little laundry place back there. How you doing? Yeah, yeah. Going on here, more hardware. This must be the hardware section of town. And over here appears to be the fire station. Fire trucks ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a lot of fire trucks in there. I don't know if Soi 22, this is one of the larger fire stations for Bangkok. Again, things are quiet right now. It's about 9:15 in the morning. All these businesses will be opening soon, and they stay open 9-10 p.m. they'll be open. Off to the right here, looks like some oh, what this is. I just walked by some kind of hot coals still burning from last night probably. This looks like a Japanese restaurant. And over here, they're opening for business. Another little alley, just some small apartment buildings back there. I don't see any businesses. Here's a barber shop. Looks like we're coming up on the motorbike repair area. Guys working on bikes. These things take a beating. They take these little bikes and just fill them with 100 pounds of gear and run around the city like they're trucks. Here's some chicken. And over here is a home clinic. Diagnosis and treatments. I'm not sure what they're treating, but I have an idea. And we've come up on the third 7-Eleven. I probably missed one, but we've passed at least 3. And this looks like a pretty busy intersection. So this is obviously one of the ways to get from the other Soi over here to Soi 22, maybe to the next Soi. So you can see how many people are taking advantage of that. If you're a car guys, there's a pretty sharp, what is that, a Celica? So we're getting towards the end of Soi 22 here. Either things are closed or maybe, unfortunately, things went out of business during the health situation. There seems to be a lot of hardware and beauty supply places down here. We'll keep walking for a little more. Off to the right here is some street food. Let me get soaked here. A tailor shop. A dentist. And another little offshoot here. This looks like some apartments. See that motorbike. It thing's loaded down. Not sure what this little shop is. It's got a photocopier in it. And some more restaurants. Over here, some massage. Acupuncture and Chinese medicine. This looks like for bikes. A sign maker. Here's a car battery shop and oils. I see alternators. Electrical shop, I guess. And we have some Indian food here. Multi-cuisine. Oh, I forgot this little offshoot. Just some small houses or 2-story apartment buildings. Something cooking up here. Some broth. Pastry shop. Yeah, it's closed, but looks like they do some fancy pastry in there. I'm crossing over the other side of the street. Here's a fire extinguisher shop. We're getting down towards the end of it. And then off to the right here are some different shop buildings with apartments above. I don't see much going on down here. I don't know what this is. Decor 8. Looks like a pillow store. Pillows and candles. Another car battery place. And then right behind 22, you got some pretty big condos going on that I think you access from the other side. So here's where we came all the way down 22 from, you see the Marriott way down there. That's about halfway up 22. Came all the way. And I'm gonna turn around here in a minute. I'm probably gonna jump on a motorbike. I'm not walking back the other way. It's getting hot. So there you go, Soi 22, Bangkok.